NBA totals for Tuesday, December 20th. We have 3 games on the card today. Bad day yesterday, but a good day the day before that. It's just kind of going up and down so far this year. This is our segment again for you new guys where we look at the total of an NBA game and we try to beat the odds makers on the final score of that game, either over or under that total. Be sure to check out SBR for all those totals and numbers and odds, sportsbook reviews, all that good stuff at Sportsbook Review, our website, and be sure to check out all our other videos. We have our NCAA segment out there as well. Now, we do have a winning record in NBA totals and NCAA totals on the year. However, that being said, it's not by the margin that we need to be more profitable. So we really need to be doing better, and I'm going to continue to work hard to do so. But the videos are free and the information is free. So I hope you are enjoying these segments and, play it, fade it. But again, it's all about getting the right information. Let's go ahead and let's start looking at some games. I'll just digress from all that. You guys know where I'm coming from. For the most part, New Orleans and Philadelphia. Let's look at this first game here. We got odds makers have it at 207. I'm going under that total. Now, both these teams could score a little bit, but you look at them defensively, and although the scoring defense is not there, percentages wise, they're not horrible. So right now you got New Orleans are averaging 102.6 points per game. That's a little bit shocking for me with an Alvin Gentry offense. Philadelphia is averaging just 98.3. That definitely doesn't get us as 207. But what does is their defense. You got scoring defense. Philadelphia is allowing 105.7, while New Orleans is allowing 107.3. Not good at all. So that makes you kind of want to go ahead and back that over, especially you look at New Orleans, where they've been over this total in 4 out of their last 5 games. But I don't think they get there tonight. Let's look at some defensive percentages here. Right now, Philadelphia, surprisingly, they rank 10th in the league in opponent 3-point shooting percentage. And they're actually not horrible. They're allowing opponents to shoot around 45%, which ranks around the middle of the league. New Orleans, they like to get up and down. We know that from Alvin Gentry, but their shooting percentages are not that great. 43.8% from the floor. Even with Davis, they haven't been that awesome. And then you got Philadelphia, not a good shooting team. They're shooting 47.6% overall. They're 25th in the NBA. And then New Orleans, not bad defensively. They rank in about the middle league, allowing opponents to shoot 44.7% from the floor. So although the tempo, especially with New Orleans, they love to get up and down the floor, it might be pretty fast. There's a reason why this is at 207, which actually seems kind of low. Any game New Orleans where the odds are under 210, you really got to take a close look at. I don't think they get there tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and take under that 207 with Philadelphia and New Orleans. Next one up, really good game here. Cleveland and Milwaukee, and odds makers have this at 211.5, and I'm going to go ahead and back under that total. Milwaukee's played some really good defense this year, and this is going to be a heck of a game. Now, they went over this total once already in their first matchup with Milwaukee having a tremendous offensive night. I think Cleveland comes into Milwaukee, plays some pretty good D, and I like for this to stay under. Let's look at some numbers here. We got Cleveland, been great, of course, on the offensive end. 110 points per game. Milwaukee, not bad, 103.8. So right there immediately, you want to think, well, this is going over that total. But defensively, this is where the guts of it for me is. You got Milwaukee allowing just 101.9 points per game. That's kind of a lot, but that ranks 10th in the NBA. Cleveland, 102.6, not bad. But their defensive percentages is what I really like. You got Cleveland, tremendous across the board offensively. They're averaging over 40% on their 3-point shooting. That ranks first in the NBA. But Milwaukee, they rank right now second. They did rank first as of last week. They're now down to second, allowing opponents to shoot just 32.6% from distance. That's going to be a point of contention tonight. But overall, Milwaukee is allowing just 43% from the floor. That ranks third in the league. That's a good defensive team. And I've mentioned that with Milwaukee, that Jason Kidd's really done a nice job with them so far this year. Cleveland, not bad at all defensively. Tempo is going to be fast. But you got Cleveland right now. They rank 5th in the league in opponent shooting efficiency. And right now, they're allowing opponents to shoot just 44.3% from the floor. That ranks in the top 10. So Milwaukee, good offensive team. Cleveland, good offensive team. They're both good defenses. But at 211.5, I think this is probably going to go down to the wire. And I don't think they're going to get to that 211.5. So I'm going to go ahead and back under that total with Milwaukee and Cleveland. What's going to be an excellent basketball game. Last one up. Now we're going to go over. I'm not going to overthink this one. We got Utah and Golden State. Odds makers have it at 210. And for any game with Golden State, I think that's low, and it looks low. But Utah's actually scored some points this year. And although Golden State's playing some good defense, I think they're going to get after it tonight. I really do. And I think they're going to get over that 210. So I'm not going to overthink this one, even though Utah's played some really grind out games. Their last game versus Golden State, they lost at home 99-106. That doesn't get us to the 210, but Golden State can put up so many points in such a hurry. I mean, right now they're averaging 117.9 points per game. But they are allowing 105, and that's because of the tempo they go. But they shoot so well. I mean, gosh, offensively, they're the best team in the league by far. They're the best offensive team in the league. Percentage-wise, statistics, you can't really argue against that. Utah, though, they're averaging over 100 points per game. They are the number one defense in the NBA, but they are going to Golden State. They're going to have to go really slow to stop Golden State, but the Warriors kind of push you into their tempo. They're so good at doing that and getting out, getting steals, getting in transition, just kind of getting everything going as fast as they like to get going. I mean, right now we got them, Golden State, they are averaging 87.4 attempts per game, and they're allowing 89.8. That ranks third to last or 28th in the NBA, however you want to look at it. That is a lot, and I think Utah's shown the propensity to go ahead and score some points. Let's look at Utah recently. I mean, first of all, they're winning like gangbusters. So you might want to let me look at the odds on this game really, really quick, because I kind of think Utah might be able to hang within, if the number's too big, I think they can hang within the number. So while we're doing this, let's go ahead and look at the numbers. Right now, Utah is getting 11, and I think they stay within that. Just to let you know. I'm going to give an opinion every now and then on these games, something I want to start doing. But we look at Utah recently. I mean, they put up 103 versus Dallas, 109 Oklahoma City, 104 versus Sacramento. I think they're going to be fine with going ahead and putting up some points tonight against a Golden State team. That'll allow that because they want to get up and down the floor. Golden State's been great defensively. They're allowing just 32.2% from distance. That ranks first in the NBA, just ahead of Milwaukee, who I just talked about. And their opponent efficiency against them, they rank second in the NBA in opponent effective field goal percentage and efficiency. They're excellent. Utah's right there with them. So defensive numbers are there, but I just like the pace. Both these teams can score. I think they get over that 210. I like for this. I'm not going to overthink this one. I think Golden State forces Utah into their game plan tonight, and I like for them to get over. All right. Those are our three plays, and I do like Utah to stay, though, within that double digit. That's a good Utah team. All right, here we go. We got New Orleans, Philadelphia, 207. I'm going under that. I think percentage-wise, they're not going to get there. Cleveland, Milwaukee, two underrated defensive teams. I think they stay under the 211.5. And the last one to not overthink is Utah, Golden State at 210. Big total for two good defensive teams, but I think the pace is going to be there, and they're going to go ahead and be able to score tonight. Those are our three NBA picks on the totals, and I wish you luck on your picks today.
Go to SBRodds.com. Browse, compare, and shop live odds available at top online sportsbooks.